So, you are a vegetarian, your dog is a vegetarian, the lion at the zoo is a vegetarian. That's a fact, that's a bold statement, that's an in-your-face statement. You say it's not true. You say certainly the lion is a carnivore, we all know that. But the fact is that we were all designed as vegetarians, and when you get to the bottom of that truth, there is a stunning implications of that. So I'll let you find that. I've provided a safe path through the biggest, deepest, darkest rabbit hole that you're going to come across. This is the one that directly affects your life, and it can lead you to really good things if you want to explore and find the truth out for yourself. So the path would be for you to get 3 books. That would be the Eat to Live book, In Defense of Food, and Forks Over Knives. You want to read those books. They will provide you a great deal of background information on the vegetarian diet and on the functioning of the government at the FDC and how corporations get in control of handling issues that affect your daily life. So I'll let that for you to explore. It's worth exploring it. You definitely want to put yourself on the Eat to Live diet as soon as you can. About 8 months ago, my wife asked me to do the Standard Process 21-day cleanse diet with her, and I told her I was not interested in doing it at that time, and so she didn't want to go through with it on her own. So for 6 months I felt guilty about that, and 2 months ago she asked me again to participate in that diet with her. So we went down to our chiropractor, got implemented onto that diet, cleanse program, and I want to say that on this date I'm down to 165 pounds. I've never been since my early 20s. I haven't been down in that weight. My triglycerides are down to normal range. I never ever thought that would happen. My glucose is under 100, and my testosterone is 525, and my AST and my ALT are normal. And I want to say that out of 14 parameters in my blood chemistry that normally tend to go out of range, there's only one out of range at this point in time, and I'm going to attribute that to the 21-day cleanse diet that I've been on for the last couple of months. And I would expect that 500 people would watch this video, and that 5 would choose to explore this truth and get to the bottom of it and benefit their lives from it. In the off chance that there might be some fence sitters out there that are on the fence about whether to accept the diet and accept the challenge or not, I've included my own personal blood test results in this video so that you can see that when I've been on the vegetarian diet during the last 5 years, I've had very good results with 3 or 4 parameters in the out of normal range. And when I have allowed meat eating in my diet, I've been up around 8 or 9 parameters in my bloodstream that are not in the normal range. So I've provided that to you. I don't have to do it. I'm doing it only for people who think that I've made such an outlandish statement that there's no way that it could be true. So the other information presented in this video is true. The homework assignment will provide you with a lot of very valuable information if you do it. I suggest that you do all of it, including the Bible chapter of Daniel that I suggested that you read, and all of the other videos, and all of the other videos in the past if you care to go back and go through them. So I don't have to prepare these videos. I'm told not to do it by all of my friends and all of my family. All of them are blue pill people, and they're looking out for my best interests, and they would say that I shouldn't be saying such things, but I'm stating them because they're true, and I hope you can benefit to a certain degree from that. I've included an article in there about sugar. You need to figure out what sugar is and what it does to you, and what's the history of how it's gotten into your diet. You need to curtail your consumption of it. You need to get the sugar bowl off of your table and out of your kitchen, and you definitely need to not be feeding kids, little kids. They should not be in that sugar bowl. You shouldn't be feeding them that stuff. Eggs, milk, cheese, cheesecake, ice cream, and any can in your cupboard that has greater than 5 milligrams of cholesterol in it, you need to get that out of your diet. You need to stop eating it. All of that stuff converts to pus and comes squirting through your skin at various places. It's not pretty. In your teens, it's acne coming out through your skin as acne, as pimples. It causes you much grief, and it's absolutely unnecessary. As an adult, you get rosacea in the 30s, and 40s, 50s of your life, redness in your skin and irritation, and it's not necessary for you to do that. I went to a dermatologist for 4 years, and all I got was every 3 months a prescription for tetracycline, which would make it work. My skin would feel good for 4 weeks, and I'd be right back in the office. So they won't tell you what you really need truthfully to hear and to know, so I'm telling you right now that. Get eggs, milk, and cheese, dairy products, and anything with more than 5 milligrams out of your diet, and don't be feeding it to kids. So when I was in my 40s, I had a wart on my foot. It was on my ankle where my boot rubbed against that portion of my skin while I was walking during the daytime, and the wart got to be the size of a $50, and it wouldn't go away for a period of 3 or 4 years. I scheduled an appointment with a podiatrist. I asked him to cut it off of my foot, and he said, "Yeah, but you're going to lose half your foot when I do that," and he shouldn't do it. And I said, "Go ahead and cut it off, schedule the appointment." And he asked his nurse to schedule the appointment. It was 8 weeks out that it was scheduled, and during that time my mom called me and told me that a friend of hers had a very high cholesterol count and had cholesterol coming out of his skin. I should take that under consideration. So I eliminated eggs, milk, and cheese and all of that cholesterol from my diet. And when I got ready a week before the surgery was scheduled for me to have the wart and a big portion of my foot removed, that wart was gone, and there was no trace of it within about 15 days from starting on that diet. So that's my testimony. I hope that you will take it under consideration. I hope that you will consider that you've been deceived by many sources, and that you can know the truth, and that I've told you the truth. And I hope that you will accept the challenge and do something that will benefit your life for it. And I've left the comments open in case you want to ask any questions. I'm not going to answer any medical questions for you, but I will provide you with encouragement if you decide to embark upon this exploration. I hope this video has been worth 15 minutes of your time. Thank you.